Hi travelers, and welcome back to my channel. I am going to talk today about which cruise line you should take to go on an Alaskan cruise. I am on my second Alaskan cruise, so I feel like I have some knowledge that I can share with you guys on which cruise lines are really great up in here in Alaska and what I think you should research before you decide. So first off, I want to talk about the two cruise lines that I feel are the most prevalent up in Alaska, the ones that have the biggest presence in Alaska, the ones that have a lot of options, a lot of different itineraries. So these are the two that I think stand out. So the first one is Princess and the second one is Holland America. So I'm going to go into why I think those two are the best. So first off, Glacier Bay is a national park in Alaska, and not every cruise line is allowed to cruise through Glacier Bay. And the reason being is because there are only 2 cruise ships allowed in Glacier Bay every single day of the Alaskan season, and Princess and Holland are the 2 ones that are let in. So if Glacier Bay and seeing that is like very important to you, then I highly suggest going on a Princess or Holland. The second thing is that the Holland Cruise Line was the first cruise line to cruise in Alaska. So they have a history here. They're the ones that have been here the longest. So that is something that obviously means something. They have establishments here. The next thing is that Princess offers a lot of opportunities to see a lot of different things that a lot of cruise lines don't offer. So Princess has a lot of inland options, which is really awesome. So what you could do is do a one-way cruise from Seattle to Anchorage, and then they will hop you on a train or a bus or something and take you to inland to Princess Wilderness Lodges, and you can extend your trip that way. So not only do you get a cruise, but you can also extend it into seeing the interior, which would be really awesome. I have yet to do this, but it is a bucket list thing for me. So that is really cool, and not all cruise lines have that option, so that's really awesome. And I find when I'm looking at cruise line itineraries that Holland America and Princess have the 2 biggest itineraries for Alaska. They have numerous ones, and they go to a lot of different places, a lot of cool places like Tracy Arm and Glacier Bay and different things like that. So that's really awesome. Also, both of these cruise lines have a really good reputation. I personally have never been on Holland, but the people that have always told me that it's really awesome, the food is really good, and their experience is really great. So from what people have suggested to me, I would highly suggest to you guys, and I definitely want to give Holland a try sometime in the future. But I have been on Princess, and I have been on 3 Princess, I believe, if I'm counting correctly, and all 3 of my Princess cruise lines have been amazing. Such a great experience, really good food, a little more luxurious, which is really nice because I think when you're in Alaska, you like to splurge a little bit because it is a really expensive trip. So that is also something to think about. But I want to end this video on making sure to tell you guys to research. Do your research on whatever cruise line. And also, if you have a cruise line that is your favorite, obviously don't listen to what I'm saying. I haven't been on every single cruise line ever. I am just in this travel world, hearing all these things and taking my experiences and regurgitating it to you guys, but I obviously don't know anything and everything. But if you guys have a cruise line that you just love, take that, have an amazing time, do with what do what you want. But if you're going in blindly, do your research, really decide what is important to you and what you guys want out of cruises. So I am so happy to be back here, but more than likely, you're only going to be in Alaska once. Spend the money, and obviously save your money first because we want to be going into debt. But spend the money, do the little extra things, and spend the money on the cruise line that you want to go on and that you know you'll have a good experience, because I would hate for you to come all the way to Alaska, have an awful experience because you picked the cruise line that was like cheaper or more on a budget or more of a deal or whatever, you know? And I'm not naming any names or anything, I'm just saying in general, don't be afraid to splurge for a really good experience. So anyway, I hope you guys like this video. Give this video a big thumbs up if you like it. And let me know if you've been to Alaska and what cruise line you suggest. And I will see you in my next one. Bye and happy travels!